This save started in Serie A. Piacenza. Nobody was expecting us to get promoted. Somehow we did, okay? Then we get to Serie B. Same thing, no one's going to expect us to get out of Serie B. To be honest, I thought, it's going to take a few seasons, I'm going to be lingering in Serie B, this is going to be a crap save. No, we got promoted again, back-to-back promotions. Then we're in Serie A. Serie A, that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Well, yeah, it was. To be fair, it was difficult, but we got down to the last day of the season and we managed to survive relegation. Then what happens? We go into pre-season and we think, okay, let's try and bring in some new players so we can strengthen the team. Can't say that I really felt confident that I'd strengthened the team, brought in quite a lot of players, as you saw, but did I feel confident? Not really. We're still tipped as the worst team in the division. And then, this happens. This is Dario Hübner. Dario Hübner had the nickname the Bison, and he played for Piacenza, and he was Piacenza's top scorer in the 2001-2002 season. In fact, he won the Capocannoniere in the 2001-2002 season. He was the Serie A top scorer. Now, part of the aim of my save from the very beginning has been to achieve three things. One is to get to Serie A. We've completed that. The second is to achieve some level of financial security. We're kind of on our way to that. We're doing quite well. And the third, which to be honest I never ever thought that I would get anywhere near achieving, is to create a new Bison, a potential Capocannoniere winner, and not just a potential one. We want someone who will win the Capocannoniere, a striker. Right, here we are, Serie A. Now look, straight away, where are we in the league? We're fourth. Unbelievable. Did anybody think we'd be fourth? After 15 games, we're fourth. That is crazy. Now, why are we fourth? That's weird, isn't it? It's weird that we're fourth. Well, I'll tell you why. There's two reasons. Number one is Marco Believe, our goalkeeper. He has been outstanding. He has been an absolutely incredible goalkeeper. But there's another reason. Is it down to my tactic? Is it down to the players that I brought in? Well, in part it is down to the players I brought in, and in part it probably is down to the tactic as well. But the main reason, and I would say kind of, without this being a factor, we'd probably be right down there like 14th or something like that. Without this one player who has been incredible, has defied all the odds. And you've probably seen already looking at this screen. Look, Gianmarco Landi has made 15 appearances in Serie A this season and he's scored 18 goals. He's got 6 assists. It's just I can't even explain to you how excited I am about this guy. Average rating of 7.89. He's half Italian, half Canadian, and he's just come completely out of nowhere. And he's touted as, let's have a quick look at this information, touted as the next Paolo Rossi. That's not bad, is it? But yeah, he's got a 4.5 star current ability. His attributes are not particularly good. You wouldn't look at those attributes and think that this player was going to score 18 goals in 15 games. But he has. And he's just absolutely brilliant. There's been a suggestion that perhaps he's not a bison, perhaps he's a moose, because of the Canadian reference. He's going to do it for us, It's become, for me, this save now, or this season, has become less about how well Piacenza do, and more about, can Landi win the Capocannoniere? He's so close, he's on his way. So here's the list of top scorers in Serie A. Look, we've also got Lorenzo Di Livio down there on 6 goals, which is pretty good as well, but not as good as the 18 goals from Gianmarco Landi. Oh my God, he's incredible. Look, Ronaldo is tied second with Ciro Immobile, and Landi's got twice as many goals as them already, which is just outstanding. I think that if Landi were to score another 4 or 5 goals, there is an argument to say that he could have pretty much already won it at that point. That's all brilliant, isn't it? That is absolutely outstanding news. Everything is good, everything is fine. There is not a single shit that can drop on top of this and ruin it for anyone, is there? Not anything. Well, turns out there is a tiny turd falling from the sky. And that tiny turd is in the shape of a minimum fee release clause of €6 million for Gianmarco Landi, which is... It might look like a tiny turd, but it's getting closer. at the end of this game, at the end of this episode, I'm going to try and give Gianmarco Landi a new contract. I don't think he's going to be up for discussing it at this point because he's only just signed for us. But he's very happy with us and he's very happy with me, so you never know. We've just got Marco Believe on a new contract, so that's great news. He's happy, everyone's pleased with that. He's our other star performer. But Landi, we're just going to have to cross our fingers that no one comes in for him and hope that he's willing to discuss a new contract. So you've already seen that we're fourth in the league, which is fucking unprecedented, isn't it? The last game on the channel was Sassuolo, where we drew 3-3. After that, we went on a bit of a rampage. We beat Roma 5-2, which was outstanding. Landi with a hat-trick is the last of the three in the 90th minute. We lost to Udinese, fair enough, after that, and I was thinking, okay, here we go, we're going to start dropping off, but we didn't. We picked up again against Lazio. Landi with a hat-trick again. Pescara 3-3. Landi with 2 goals. Just outstanding, isn't he? 4-4 against Milan, and what a fucking game that was. Just look at the times of those goals. Pause it, have a look at the time of the goals, and work out how good that game was. Landi only got 1 in that game. I'm kind of judging games on whether they're good or not by how many goals Landi scores at the moment. 0-0 with Bologna, 3-1 against Torino. Let's have a quick look at how many goals he got. He got 1 there. Genoa. Ben Thompson got sent off there. Landi with the winner in the 93rd minute. The guy's a legend. Cagliari, Landi again in the 87th minute, again to kind of pretty much to win it for us. Then I played a kind of a rotated squad against Parma in the cup, and we lost that. But I don't mind too much because I don't mind being out of the cup to concentrate on Serie A. And then we played Juve, and we did really well against Juve. Okay, fair enough, they had a player sent off, so, you know, what would they have done if they'd had that extra player? Probably demolished us. But nevertheless, you know, I think we did okay to only lose 2-1, and actually we arguably could have got another goal there and got the draw. So today we're playing Palermo, and Palermo is a bit of a weird one for me because I actually had a really, really good, one of my favourite FM saves of all time, in probably, I think it was FM 16 or 15 maybe, where I was Palermo whilst I was in Palermo, which was amazing. So yeah, I've even got a Palermo shirt somewhere. I nearly wore it, and I just thought that's going a bit too far. You know, that's a bit treacherous. I'm not going to do that. So Palermo play in the Renzo Barbera Stadium La Favorita, and that's the nickname for the stadium. We're not there today. We're playing at home, so you know, I don't know why I bother telling you all this information. It's a load of bullshit, isn't it? Currently third in Serie A. Let's have a quick look at Serie A again. Currently third in Serie A. They are overperforming, and they've actually been a force to be reckoned with this season. They lost to Udinese, though, and they lost to Napoli, and they drew with Milan, and they lost to Genoa, and they drew with Bologna. They're still up there. They must have had some amazing results at the beginning of the season. But yeah, I don't know if it's down to any of these players, but let's have a look at who they've got. One player who you might recognise straight away is Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham over at Palermo at the moment, and he's got some good attributes there, hasn't he? He's got good physicals, he's got good stats as well. 15 appearances and 8 goals. Not as good as Landi, but you know, that's not bad. That's not a bad return. Previously, I would have been very happy with that. If Gambato had got that last season, I would have been pleased. Andrea Rispoli is the captain, a 33-year-old now defender, wing-back. 16 work rate, 16 leadership, good attributes all round. He seems like a good solid wing back. In fact, let's have a quick look at that again. What's his pace? Yeah, his pace and his acceleration are okay at the moment. I wondered if they had dropped off at all. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, so they've got a key player, Hamza Guesos, who's a new gen. Let's have a look at him. These new gens that are, like, for some reason, new gens just crop up. And the first time that new gens start to crop up, they're really fucking scary, aren't they? And that's like Landi. Landi is a new gen who's turned up and is just outstanding straight away. This guy looks good as well. He looks like a fucked version of me, doesn't he? 18 vision is nice. 16 first touch, 16 technique, 16 pace, 16 agilities. Who the fuck is this guy? He's on loan from Torino. Interesting. Why would Torino not play him? That's weird. Let's have a look at his contract. Has he got a release clause? No, they're not stupid enough to put a fucking release clause in, are they? Deprella they've got as well. 30 years old now. Yeah, so, you know, it's Palermo. They've got some good players, just like all of the teams in Serie A. I feel like I say that every week. Palermo, they've got some good players. Atalanta, they've got some good players. Milan, they've got some good players. Need to kind of change up my repertoire a little bit. Concede most of their goals in the same period of time as they score most of their goals. So between the 31st and the 45th minute. So at the end of the first half, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because if we go attacking at the end of the first half, they might also go attacking and we might concede. So perhaps we play that by ear. I'm fed up of using this as a tactic all the time, going attacking at the time when this suggests. So perhaps I'll do it, perhaps I won't. I don't know. Ooh, 7 assists have been conceded down that left-hand side. So that is one that we can definitely exploit, I think. In fact, I'm sure it will say it in here. Scout report. Let's have a look. Let's get the team report card, because I bet it says something like that. 7 of the 11 assists conceded in the last 18 matches have come from the right side of the pitch. Exactly. That's what we need. Not good dribbling. Not good... I mean, some of that doesn't really matter, because I think they've got some good players. They've got a formation that's working for them. I think we've got to take it for granted of their position in the league as well. I think they're going to be a tough team to play against. So I think let's go out there and play our normal game. It's been working. Let's try and get the ball to Landi. I really hope that we have a good game, because I want you to see how good Landi's been. I hope Landi has a good game. Fingers crossed. Let's see. It looks like we're the favourites to win this, which is very strange, isn't it? You wouldn't have expected that. Even though they're third, I guess it looks like our form has been better. Brilliant. Their form has been woeful, it says there, which is interesting. We've got a couple of players out, but they're nobody who I give a shit about. So, team selection. We have a full strength team, I think. Let's have a look at the fitness. Yes, we have a full strength team ready to go into this game. We've got Luque Silva Velasquez. Sorry, I forgot Believe. We've got Believe, who's just signed a new contract. He's in there. Luque Silva Velasquez, Crescenzi and Nigo at left and right back. Thompson is the ball-winning midfielder in the middle and next to Zelalem. Palmieri on the left, Delivio on the right, and Delivio, remember, has scored 6 goals as well, but not as many as Gianmarco Landi. Go on, quickly, let's have another quick look at him. Oh, look at him. Nice. I just need to change that back, actually. I had him as a pressing forward. He usually plays as an advanced forward on attack. I put him as a pressing forward for the last game just to try it out, and it didn't work quite so well. So he's going to go back to an advanced forward. Be more disciplined. I don't want be more disciplined on. Low crosses, don't need that on either. Mixed crosses will do. Play out of defence, wide, passing space, slightly shortly passing. Yep, that's fine. Okay, get ready to witness the genius that is Landi. And probably Delivio and probably Palmieri, because they're all amazing players as well. Let's give a quick team talk. Let's say you're expected to prove a point. I don't know, passionate. Media have given you a lot of credit lately. Go on. Whatever the fuck that said. Okay, go. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good. Thompson kicks off to Zelalem. Silva. Thompson. Hang on, have I got this on full match highlights? I better just check. Yeah. I don't always watch it on full match. I promise. In fact, I'll get to extended. Promise, I don't always watch on full match. Ooh. So we're in the 14th minute. Palermo have a throw in. Puskas is attacking now. Thompson takes it off him. Thompson's done really well, actually, this season, but he really is picking up cards like nobody's business. Silva to Velasquez. He's been sent off twice, I think, and he's got about 10 yellows or something in 15 games. Oh, good ball over the top. Can Landi get to it? No. Palermo coming with another attack. Puskas. Guesus. Oh, Thompson misses out that time. Here's Insigne. To Rispoli. Don't let him get it in. Nigo. Oh my god. Okay, Belief saves. 24 minutes and not much happening. Chochev, and he nods it over. Yeah, not much happening at all at the moment. 4 shots to 2 in favour of Palermo. It looks like they're having the majority of the play at the moment. Insigne, Chochev, Deprella, Luque clears. Here's Thompson. What can he do? Nothing. Chochev. Guess who? Approaching half-time now. Posovec with the goal kick. It's been a really shit half. Luque, Crescenzi. I don't think we've even seen much of a highlight, have we, of a chance for us. Here's Landi! He's on! Landi! Get in! 19th goal of the season, and that's what he can do. Brilliant. Assist by Ciro Palmieri, who's also incredible. I mean, in fairness, the keeper should have got to that, shouldn't he? What was he doing? Unlucky number 13. But lucky number 10. Crescenzi with the throw in to Zelalem. Here's Landi to Velasquez. Velasquez again. Velasquez scores. This is what I'm talking about. This is how we've been. Forget the whole first half of the first half. That was shit. This is it now. We're finding our form. Landi is everywhere. And Velasquez is a defender. Fucking hell, he's only just onside, isn't he? 41 minutes, just before half time. Believe picks it out of the air. Let's launch a counter-attack. Go on. Yes. Take it off him. No. Crescenzi only nods it as far as Insigne. Oh, it's a bad challenge. Abraham looked offside there. Half time. And all's pretty good. No changes. Everyone's happy enough fitness-wise. No one's been playing particularly badly, so same team. Here's Puskas. Santoro, Luperto. I'm imagining that they're going to come out a little bit more attacking now. Insigne, Abraham! Believe tips it over, yeah. Luque to Landi. I'd like to see a few more goals from Landi today, to be honest. Underperforming with a goal. Puskas. Crescenzi intercepts. Here's Palmieri. Oh, tries to find Landi and can't quite get to him. Ball over the top to Abraham. He's on it. Chips Believe, but what a save from Believe. Insigne. Velasquez. Puskas. Ooh, Palmieri kicks him. It's a free kick. Guess who? Taking the free kick. Oh, did Believe touch that? No, it's a goal kick. Looks like Ben Thompson's taking a knock. I think I'll do a quick substitution because he's only on 54%. I mean, he might recover from it, but I don't think it's worth the risk at this point. I'm going to put Zach Agnew on just because he's been a little bit pissed off recently that he's not getting games. So hopefully this helps him a little bit. Helps him stop being a dick. Luque to Landi. Palmieri. Landi's out wide quite a bit there. Zelalem over the top. Rispoli. Chochev. Insigne. Guess who? Rispoli. Abraham nods it onto the crossbar. It's still 2-0 to Piacenza, and although Palermo have had more shots and more possession, the only stat that counts is 2-0. I'm going to do a quick shout here, show some passion. Might piss them off that actually. Zelalem. Di Livio. This has got a goal for Landi written all over it. Palmieri. Crescenzi to Zach Agnew. Here's Zelalem. Zach Agnew. Is that Chagny? I don't know how you say it. Bloody hell. He's got a good shot on him, hasn't he? Over the top to Zelalem. He can't quite get to it. And Chochev is countering. Chochev's found Insigne. Insigne's found Abraham. Believe saves. Did he? No, it went over. Okay, Crescenzi. Kicked. This is a chance for us. Good delivery. Oh, and is he going to be off? He's off. Right. Let's go for it now. Push forward. Landi. Zelalem. Zelalem! Zelalem! Oh, it's saved. He was kicked then as well. He should have been sent off, whoever that was. Zelalem with the corner. Landi. Landi. No. Di Livio. Do something. Back heel to Velasquez. Oh, you fucking shitbag. 94 minutes. This has got to be it. Luperto. And that's it. The Landi show. Well, it wasn't really the Landi show, was it? He scored a goal. It wasn't the best performance he's ever had. But I think you get the idea, you know. He's a good player. 2-0. A good result. But the thing that I've been nervous about, more than the game itself, is offering Gianmarco Landi a new contract. This is something that we're going to have to do because this guy has now scored 19 goals in 16 appearances. When you think about it in terms of like who's gonna get Serie A top scorer. In fact, let's have a look. Let's go to Serie A. Let's have a look at the history of Serie A. Most overall goals by a player in a season is 21 by Cristiano Ronaldo. That can't be right. The highest amount of goals scored by one player in a season is 21. Only 21. Well, Landi's only got to score 2 more. I mean, Landi's on 19. If he scores 2 more, he's equalled that record. And we're up. I don't even think we're halfway through the season. I'm willing to give him anything. I'm willing to give him the wage that he wants. You know, I'll give him up to like, I don't know, 30k. I don't know what he's going to want, but I will up everything as long as he takes that release clause out. So let's go in there and have a look, shall we? There's his current contract, but let's try and offer him a new contract. Now, if he's not interested in discussing this could backfire because it could piss him off. I don't think it will. It's quite rare that would happen. Imagine if I pissed him off. I don't think I will piss him off because he likes me. In fact, let's add to the tension. So he has a very close relationship to me. He holds me in the highest regard as a manager, as you would expect. He's very happy with the number of games he's started. He's happy to see the club performing well, pleased to be considered part of the dressing room. Let's give him a contract. Sorry, I wanted to suspend that tension even further, but I couldn't wait. Here we go, I'm going to click it. Offer new contract. Bang! Oh, he's up for it! Oh! Took me a while to see that. Fuck off! Damn it! So for anyone who doesn't play Football Manager that much, first off, what are you doing watching this? But secondly, this means that the release clause, I cannot unlock that release clause. So that means he's only willing to discuss a contract if I keep that release clause in there. I don't think there's a way around it. I'm going to have to give him more money, and I still can't get rid of that release clause. But he's so fucking good, I'm just going to have to do it. That is a total shitter, and it's made me a little bit pissed off with Landi. So he better watch out, because if he pisses me off, nothing's going to happen, is it? Anyway, finalised deal. Fuck off, Landi. Go and fucking score some more goals. So I'm just thinking about that now. I didn't actually try and negotiate anything, did I? I was just straight in there. I panicked. I just gave him the contract. A bit silly, really. I could have probably renegotiated some of that, but... You know, do you really want to take the risk with a player like that? And no, I don't. And I think that, actually, if you think about it in terms of he's on, like... Oh, God, I don't even know what he's on. Whatever it is, he's worth it. He's worth it, isn't he? He's on... I'll tell you what, he's on considerably less than Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo is also on considerably less goals than Gianmarco Landi. So, fine. I don't care. Brilliant. Everything's good. I'm going on holiday for a week, so I'm going to have a week off. But I'll be back, hopefully, obviously. No, I should be back. Hopefully I'll be back. I will be back. One thing I haven't mentioned already is that this may be the last season of the Piacenza save. It depends how I feel, it depends how it goes. But I'm kind of... FM19 starting to wind down now in kind of anticipation of FM20, so perhaps this will be the last season. If Gianmarco Landi becomes the next Bison, it definitely will be. I'll call it quits there. But, let's wait and see.